I'm just making a video. This is just to, well, not celebrate, but it's in recognition of Micheal Jackson's passing on June 25th, 2009. And so I'm just browsing through this little book. And this is when he did the Pepsi commercial. If you all remember Alfonso Ribeiro from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Is that him there? Yeah, that's him. So I'm just looking through this album. Yeah, there's Alfonso there. And who would have thought he would grow up, and he did quite well for himself. Imagine meeting MJ. So this just Micheal Jackson with his brothers. He's always big on the sequins. That's where he had the accident. I remember I was devastated. Making the Pepsi commercial, he burned his hair. And I was devastated, I thought. I don't remember. Tito, Jermaine, Randy. I just don't have the memory in my phone nor my brain to remember the brothers and be able to recognize them. I like this photo. It's too bad can't see his reflection very well, but that's kind of a nice picture. And there he is with Quincy Jones. Again, after the accident and the famed sequin glove. I have a knockoff of that sequin glove. I did have the sequined socks, but I no longer have them. There he is, sequin. There's with Emmanuel. I forget his name. Well, there's Lionel Richie and Webster. And I believe that's Quincy. I forget who that is there. And Brooke Shields. Remember, I don't know, did he date Brooke Shields or did he want to date Brooke Shields? It says they were seen all the time, but Micheal ventures out into the real world. Yeah, he just went to Jehovah's Witnesses meetings with his mama. I would just assume that they were friends, him and Miss Brooke Shields. This is at the, was this at the Grammys or I believe it was the Grammys. And he's with Miss Diana Ross. Remember, he just loved Diana Ross. I believe she was sort of a mentor / big sister. I don't think he was in love with her, per se. I think she just meant a whole lot to him. And, but I don't know. There's rumors that he did love her, and someone escorted Miss Diana Ross onto a stage one time at an award show. And I don't know who that was. And kissed Diana Ross up on stage, and they panned over to Micheal Jackson, and he just had a look of disgust and fury. And you rarely seen that from Micheal. He was pretty calm, cool, and collected. Now, he could have just thought the person was using Diana, and it was from a protective sort of standpoint, or jealousy. I don't know. And there he was with Miss Brooke Shields. Remember, they had a lot in common because Micheal Jackson was brought into the music industry at a very, very young age, as was Miss Brooke Shields. So I'm sure, you know, it may not have been a romance type of thing, more just a friendship and, you know, based on their experiences in the entertainment industry. There's some more sequins. People always wonder, why do people wear sequins so much? Well, because the light catches it on the stage and gives them a very big stage presence. And there we are in the scene from Thriller. And my favorite memory of Thriller is I was in grade 5, and our class was going to have a viewing of Thriller. Believe this or not, we were going to pay $0.25 to go watch the video Thriller in the library, at which time you could also buy a little bag of popcorn for $0.25. And that's, believe it or not, you know, people consider Thriller a bit of a horror genre of a video, but we were all young kids in elementary school watching the Thriller music video, and that's a memory that I just, it was a breathtaking video. First of all, videos had just come out, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Madonna's Material Girl, or one of those songs, I don't remember. But, that's when all the pop songs were getting a lot of airplay, and videos had just begun. And, wow, to see Thriller for a quarter in the school library is just a great memory to me. And everybody had the fake Thriller